Good morning, Kalispell. Hope you all are having a great start to this awesome morning. So today I'm going to talk about something that it gets really uncomfortable for a lot of people, and I recently just went through this experience with one of our esteemed local neurologists. So sit back, get ready. I'm going to take you on a ride, and we're actually going to look at the real research in chiropractic and stroke. So let's head back to the year 2016. There was a model, Katie May. Sorry, I'm going to move you guys here just a little bit. She ended up having a stroke. She passed away. This is a really tragic event, but let's take a look. Let's go through the research and see what the heck's actually going on. So if you look at chiropractic and stroke, you actually have a better chance of being struck by lightning and hit by a car in the same day. This is an issue it's never really been let live within itself. It's always some chiropractor being interviewed. They get a neurologist. The neurologist comes on, basically refutes every single thing that the chiropractor said. And it's really not a fair argument that there's a certain amount of trust that comes with wearing that white coat and being a neurologist. So let's just take this for what it is, and I'm going to run you through some stuff here, and if you have any questions, comments, concern, feel free, shoot them to us in a message. I can send you any of the research articles, anything you have going like that. So I say, let's just start this out a little different. Let's look at the research. The first idea that we know we have a huge problem with is opiate pharmacology in the U.S. How many people every day die due to prescription opiate drugs? 75 people die per day due to prescription opiate painkillers. So another good question would be, how many people die due to chiropractic each day? Yeah, you're probably thinking that's a bad question. Well, let's make it a better question. How many people each year die from chiropractic? And worst case scenario, rounded up to the closest whole number, it's a whopping 0. 0 people. Chiropractic is the safest thing that has ever been seen in healthcare in the history of the world. Pretty awesome right there. So now let's come out looking at this stroke event in chiropractic. Study published in the year 2008 in the journal Spine, and get a load of this. This study had 109 million years of person-year follow-up. It's the biggest study that's ever been done in the history of the world, and the conclusion is there is no risk. So what is now being realized is people that are having strokes, they're coming to chiropractors with certain symptoms, and they're hoping that we can help, and chiropractic is not, in fact, causing the stroke. It's kind of an interesting thing, and if you look up the research, these people are already having a vertebral artery desiccation, and it's progressing, and the chiropractor is the one that ends up getting the blame because they don't catch it or they miss something. But what's crazy, if you look at the literature, when a chiropractor works on a patient, they actually are taking stress off of those vertebral arteries, which is reducing the chance that it's going to progress to a stroke or further desiccate, which means split. So this is from that study in Spine, the 109 million year person follow-up. 2 studies came out in 2015, another one in 2016, furthermore supporting the conclusions of that study. The 2016 study came out was from Johns Hopkins University, and it states flat out there is no risk. So what's the big hoopla going on? It's sensationalism. If this would have been anybody else other than Katie May, it wouldn't even have been a blip on a radar. So what they're trying to do is make it look like chiropractic is dangerous when in fact it's not. Their own research says it's not. So in 2016, we were going back again. We look at a study out of the British Medical Journal, the BMJ. So they had a conclusion in there. They had a statement, actually. The error in hospitals, not throughout all healthcare, just hospitals alone, on average, there are 251,000 deaths a year due to in-hospital error deaths. I mean, that's more than chiropractic would kill in a million years, to help put this in perspective for you guys. So what are the errors outside of the hospital? I tell you, it's a heck of a lot more than that. And it's crazy to make chiropractic look like it's dangerous. If you guys have any more questions, there's a great interview that was done by Dr. Dan Murphy. It's in People magazine in 2016. This is all about making informed decisions, and don't just take any BS off of your doctor, because chances are they haven't actually looked at the research, taken the time to actually look at what the research says, and give you a proper interpretation of this. Have a great day, Kalispell.